because I need them. I
Yeah.
cannot make it alone in this world. Ain't no way. It's just no way. That's the only way we're gonna defeat this beast that's the took over. That there's no longer like that. 'Cause I was I've been working day and night. I'm telling you, I'm exhausted.
I can imagine. Yes.
I'm exhausted. When I say I've been doing spiritual work from sun up to sundown,
Yes.
oh my God. Mm-mm-mm. They really pushed me to the challenge this time.
Yes.
You talking about you gonna take my son? No, you're not. Mm-mm. And I'm the only one that can understand this and understand him. So he had to come stay over here with me so I can monitor and see everything they doing and saying. I can whatever they doing, it'll come out in him. They telling him to say this, say that, all kind of crazy stuff.
Right.
And so I know what to pray against to stop him from doing that. They trying to manipulate him, and keep talking about little baby, the music industry, and all of this and that. And I'm saying to myself, once they showed flashed who it was, I said I should have been known who this was. Trying to manipulate him, mind control him, sway him, and he every now and then he'll talk about a ritual. I'm thinking to myself, who got him saying a ritual? Whoever this was working on him with a witchcraft altar or doing mind control on him, got him talking about a ritual and different things in the industry. I was wondering, like, why does he keep saying stuff like this when he go through one of them episodes? This is somebody manipulating him.
Right. And they putting it right
So
there.
yeah, that's why I've been monitoring. That's all I've been doing. I haven't done nothing else but monitor this situation. And it finally came clear to me exactly who it was. I mean, they've been trying to repent all day, and I've been denying. They've been flying planes. No, don't come over here asking for no repentance. You wasn't asking for
No.
repentance when you was trying to take me and my son's life.
No. Their
Mm-mm.
time is up. Their time is up.
These people are so wicked, it's ridiculous. Playing in the spirit realm like that all the time. I can't stand them.
I don't know how they can play in the spirit realm. I thought the spirit realm they couldn't do anything like that.
No, they do it. It's up to us to stop it. That's what I learned. That is what I learned. That's why I said these people, they gotta go.
They need to
Wicked.
go.
They just power hungry and wicked.
It's never
And most
enough.
of them are under a spell. These higher ups in these orders, they have
Yeah.
spells on them. They put spells on them, keep them moving, doing their bidding like a robot. Crazy.
Like a robot. Like a robot.
Yeah, they jump right into action. They give them an order. They like whores. They do exactly what they told. They don't have a mind of their own. They can't defy their orders from the higher up, is what I'm saying. So they immediately do whatever they told to do.
Right. It's a brother named Steve Copley. Uh, he died, transpired a couple years ago. But he was like the first one that I ever saw come up with all this information about the Dr. Boule and all these other type people, where they are, when they started, what they're doing, all these ratchet companies, the Hughes and all these people. He just had it down pat. And he came to Baltimore. He was from California. He went around telling everybody, but the people were still asleep. Sleep at the wheel.
Hmm.
Steve Coakley. Yeah, I really liked him. But
Yeah,
when you
name
started
sound
talking about
familiar.
the Boule, I was like, oh wow, yeah, I can see that. They go in
That's
the
the
house,
last one I didn't even ever think of them until it just came right up in my face today.
they go into these colleges and recruit these intelligent children that you ready? They recruit these intelligent children, give them scholarships and all kinds of things like this, and they got them after that. So
Hmm.
yeah,
Yeah, they get them young and impressionable, and once they sign that contract and sign they self and they soul and their spirit away to the devil, they stuck. Mhm.
yeah, unfortunately. So that's all I have. You do sound
Okay,
tired.
we
If
we
you're
will
ready to
wrap it
leave.
up.
Yes, ma'am.
We will go ahead and wrap it up. Peace and love, family. Once again, this is the Eyes Wide Open podcast. Thank you for tuning in to our Imperial Lectures. This was Empress Ninti L. Bay and the Tribe Cherokee Nation Awards. We look forward to coming to you again next week. Peace and love.
Peace and love.
Yes. And,
Seven, she been doing this thing, right? And then you go to the site, we send the reclaimants to the site, talk about how beautiful it is with all that information on it, videos, affidavits, cases, her case, and yet, I speak for me. I'm printing up a tree worth of paper and gallons of ink. I'm tired of that shit. So I guess you have to get to the point to where you realize it. This paperwork we got, this passport, this ID card, and our reclamation papers ain't nothing to be played with, and we know it, right? So now it's at the point to where we individually and as a tribe, it's time to get on this spiritual thing and shut these people down. So here tonight, I could tell y'all on the record, ain't no more spinning. I'm Shamu Nasiel, Chief Thunderstorm. I'm kicking in doors from this day forward. So next Sunday, I'm gonna have a report because every week I'm digging in that ass. From this point forward, I done made it up in my mind. From this day forward, every week, I'm gonna dig in their ass with something that's gonna be painful to them because it's time out now. All the pain we going through as a people, we done forgot that we kings, queens, and emperors, and princes, and princesses, and nobles, and nobleces. That shit means something. It means something. And I know I ain't no more frustrated than nobody else, but my frustration now done got to that stage of that shit ain't happening no more. I ain't a more if I continue to let that happen. I yield.
I say. Uh.
I say. Yes, Noble. I feel your energy, man. And it's time for this to happen for you. Um, it's I, I really want them going off the land, you know. But that time is coming very, very soon. I know you've been putting in work, time, energy, Federal Reserve notes to make this happen. And it will go your way. Just be patient.
Bruh, I've been judged already by the ancestors, right? So if you believe you a God, okay, if you believe you a God or a goddess spiritual, right? Other than corporeal or this corporeal psychoprotein that we live in, if you believe that, right, then I took my case to the gods first. Fuck these people on earth. Excuse me, Nobelices. I'm my language. I actually took my case to the ancestors and the Most High, Allah, Yahweh, however you want to call it. I got judged in the spirit first. Once I got that judgment, that righteous judgment, these bastards can do nothing to me. I know enough. I study. I don't need nobody to speak for me, right? So when the Most High gave me that favorable judgment, it hit. It just clicked with me. Who the hell is a corporation to even touch my paperwork, right? So now my whole attitude done changed. My enemy, I got two enemies in this fight. It's that witch, that's the clerk of court, or that warlock if he a dude, and that judge. Them my enemies. They ain't fixing to do shit to Shamu Nasiel no more, because it start and it stops with me and then them. They have no more opportunity to fuck me around. It's over. It's over, right? Because, they gave me 12 days and locked my ass up. And I'm in here on the inside going through rituals, sending hailstorms, and the tribe is my witness, right? Tearing shit up on the inside. And then I get out and shit slow down, right? And then it kind of hit me, okay, I'm detained on the inside, but the spiritual work is wreaking havoc. But then I get out and the spiritual work seemed to slow down. So I'm saying to myself, what's wrong with this, right? So now I see it, right? You can't give your dominion up to these bastards, because we used to have a saying in the hood, and it rang true. If you give a nigga an inch, he gonna take a yard. You give him a yard, he gonna take a mile, right? So that's all they've been doing. We've been giving inches and they've been taking the damn foot. And it's over, because now I know they paper tigers, and I knew it, but I mean, I guess I had to get to this point, you know? Y'all just mark this night. What's the day? The day is April the 4th, right? Or is it the 3rd? April the 3rd. Starting April the 4th, Shamu Nasiel ain't losing no more. I ain't taking no losses, because we don't have to. And because we let them adjudicate all that bullshit when we need to be talking about only jurisdictional authority, period. Whatever happened inside that case, that shit don't even come to fruition. We don't even bring it on the table until you deal with this jurisdiction. Now, as a tribe, If we don't know how to invoke our jurisdiction, then that's why they putting foot in our ass, right? So if you don't know how to invoke jurisdiction, I think somebody need to be talking so that we as a tribe and as a group or a band can begin to invoke jurisdiction. We don't talk about nothing else until that is established. If you're talking about anything before jurisdiction is established, go ahead, bend over, let them do it to you raw. Don't get mad at them. Go home and kick your own self. I hope y'all feel my frustration because I get calls so much from Moors crying and whining and shit. And it's getting to be my wife even. Damn, you be on the phone more than you be off the phone, right? And it's just us whining, talking about how they doing us and stuff. And it just hit me today. If you stop them at jurisdictional authority, you know they gotta show it. 11th Amendment. I mean, you can make them show it. What is it? 28 USC. 1602 to 1611. I mean, it's so many that make them show it, but we let them off the hook. And then here's the main law that can make them show it. Them laws of Ninti. You a Cherokee Nation more. Within your reclamation are your immunities, tribal, diplomatic. You got land rights, mineral rights, freehold land rights. You know, none of that don't mean shit if you can't invoke your authority, your jurisdiction. It don't mean nothing. This card I got, this passport I got, none of that shit mean nothing if I can't invoke my jurisdictional authority, right? It's just a book and a card in my pocket. So, for real, I yield. Y'all just keep me in good energy because right now, I see how the young noble getting attacked. Blake, you see this brother, you see him fighting, right? But yet he getting attacked, right? So, you know, that's the part right there that I'm talking about. You know, it's time for the Cherokee Nation to man and woman up, noble and noblesse up, more bite and more bite is up because it ain't gonna be no more of that. I think I heard last thing I'll say. I heard it one time. Say if you let them kick you one time, they'll kick you one time. You let them kick you two times, they'll kick you two times. You let them kick you three times, they're gonna kick you three times. But if you cut off the fucking foot, it ain't gonna be no more kicking going on, right? And that's where I'm at right now. I'm walking around with a machete. You understand? Ain't nobody walking over the Cherokee Nation of Moors in the South Carolina. I tell you. So it is. It is so. I tell you what. I yield.
Yes, no, but I feel your energy. I feel your frustration. You know, like I said before, your day is coming. You know, it's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be smiles when that day comes for you. You know, and I can't wait to hear the good news once it happens. Like you said, it is our time. You know, we are the heirs to the land. You know, this is our property. We are the landlords or the descendants of the landlords, which is same bloodlines. Um, you know, I'm just tired of these pilgrims, period. You know, how they walk around, chest up, head high, and they're on private property. You know, and like you said, like AAA said, you know, they're practicing maritime law, which is not law. You know, they're on the seas while we're on the land, and they want to bring us on the seas where we don't belong. And I just can't wait, because when that time comes, I'm gonna have a party when this whole corporation just falls down to dust. It's gonna be a good day. I yield on that one.
Shay Noble. I'm gonna share a definition with y'all. Hold on, let me pull it up. But the word is transgression, right? Transgression. Let me get it here. All right, let's see, transgression. Let's see. Y'all bear with me 1 second. Well, of course, when you're looking for it, you just can't. It don't want to come up. Hold on. Let me try one more time. All right, I know how to find it. Right here. Right here. All right, transgression. Now we hear that word most times. That word gonna be in like the Bible. That's where I heard that word out a lot, right? And so when you look at the actual definition, you know it ain't got shit to do with no religion, but everything that we fighting against. The word transgression is a noun. The spreading of the sea over the land, as evidenced by the deposition of marine strata over terrestrial strata. So to what you just said, Pyramid, about that maritime admiralty law, that shit is transgressions against the tribe. You understand? So, you know, and it's the same thing with the word trespass. You know, they trespass. Trespass has to do with coming against your property. Let's see if I got that. But in other words, right now, the transgressions of these people, right, it's gotten to the point to where if we don't get together and begin to just stand, right, we ain't gonna never win. I'm glad I know how to fight in this shit. I'm glad I know how to defend with this case shit. I'm glad I know how to set up a rebuttal and all that shit. But none of that matters if, why go all that if the fight is at jurisdiction. If the fight is jurisdictional authority, then what the hell the rest of the case got to do with it if they can't prove jurisdictional authority? Why even go into the rest? That's the question. They make us think, we finna take your house. We gonna tow your car. We gonna lock your ass up. We gonna take your damn, your China, But fuck all that going forward. They got to deal with the jurisdictional authority. And guess what? We got it. They corporation. So if you can, if you prove that they are a corporation And we know a corporate fiction, right, ain't real, can't speak to us. And when they tell us they can't hear our cases and can't see our paperwork, they telling the truth. They corporations, they dead, right? So why go through the rest of it when they gotta deal with jurisdiction authority? That's the fight. That's the only fight until the real man stand up. Now you do something to somebody and they come, then you got to deal with, you got to deal with it because the real person, the real party and interest has shown up. But if they don't, we got to deal with it. We got to deal with that jurisdictional authority. Peace and love, Brainwater L. But we got to deal with that. And I'm willing. I want to get with the tribe and figure out we gonna invoke this freehold rights, these mineral land rights, air rights, water rights that we have, this diplomatic community, these imperial powers that we possess. That shit all sounds good and I'm glad I got them, but if I can't use them, I may as well not have them. I'm 56, y'all. And I'm tired. You know what I mean? 56 mean grown. 56 mean damn near rusty, right? So I'm just saying, I ain't no boy, and they not finna be handling me no more. I'm gonna give a report this week, this night on ball. So Ricky Smiley said it best in that little recording he has. Somebody ass finna get whooped. I ain't taking that shit no more. I'm tired, man. Because they don't have authority, and shame on me for letting them do it when I know they ain't got the authority. And then not only got the authority, I didn't think I was supposed to do to get with the tribe. The tribe got nothing but juice from the feds all the way down to the county, right? And I've been letting them whoop my ass. Been thinking about this the whole weekend, starting Friday, and I can't get past it. So I'm gonna be coming on. Y'all be looking on Telegram because I'm gonna be giving y'all some testimonies this week. I already done, the ancestors done told me, they done gave me they done opened the door. My meditation has been good this week. I can't wait till Monday. I say.
Yes, sir.
Wow. I say.
I say more. Status dictates jurisdiction. You got to get past the status before you can even get to the jurisdiction.
Sis, we got jurisdiction. We walking around with it in our pockets. I know some Moors that got the RV based stuff. I know some Temple Moors. They got some stuff. I seen some Moors from Chicago. They got their status in their pocket, right? And they getting their asses tore up because, the one thing in common, they want to litigate. Status don't litigate. Status is status, right? Now I know I'm sounding kind of edgy, matriarch, but that's just my own energy. It's not on you. It's not on nobody else. But I actually been priming the pump this weekend. You know what I'm saying? Not saying I'm so pissed where I'm fixing to do something reckless, but I done primed it up to the point that somebody gonna have to deal with Shamu this week. You understand? And I'm talking about the real man. So somebody gonna have to show up because I ain't dealing with no more dead folk. A lunatic talk to dead people. That's why they lock their ass up and give them pills. I'm not talking to the dead folk. No. It's a wrap. We losing too much. We got all this energy. I don't just talk to the tribe, and I know y'all don't. We talking to everybody. You know, people calling all the time. What you doing? I'm doing this. Man, I put this on the record. Oh, yeah? How that work out, man? They still talking about they gonna take my house, man. But you put it on the record, right? Yeah, it's on the record, man, but they still, you know, so what I did is I hit them with an affidavit of truth. What did it say? Well, it's just telling them, man, you know, that they can't do this according, pursuant to. That ain't working. So I've just come to the point to come back to jurisdictional authority and don't move. How they gonna move me? Lock me up? When I get out, we going right back there. That's just it. Ain't no more talk about no cases. The whole case is your dirty hands touching me, the live man, right? Or your ass, dead ass breath talking to me, the live man. It's just, it's clear now. I'm crazy to even be talking to somebody who don't have no authority, even give them the consideration to even capitulate, right? Back and forth whether or not you got authority. I ain't even, nah, show that shit to me or get the hell out my way. Telling you, I'm being exonerated in the spiritual. I'm not fishing to take that exoneration and waste it and to put it on some ass. I'll say, yeah.
It's, I hear you more. I'm only reading from our instrument.
Mm-hmm.
Our instrument states Aborigine Moors of Amahim, the Seal, North, South, Central Americas, reclamation of antiquitous status. Droit, just sanguinis, just soleil, antiquitous landlord. Freehold, full equity, more. Declaration of status. Aboriginal protection, authorities, inherent rights, and immunities. When I just read that, it took me back in my brain, Charles II, stating that whatever land you want, you can take whatever. My mind just went there before I was trying to read the rest of it. So if we are these people and we say are these people, we have inherent rights. They don't have the rights. They have to leave because they are the squatters. So they made up all these pretty papers and put check boxes in it and think we're under their system. No, we're not under their system. Although they gave us, or our parents, a social security card and all these other adhesion of contracts, because somewhere the rest of the contract, you never read it, but it's sitting somewhere. And we're supposed to have a remedy for whatever we do. The remedy is we are the heirs to this land, and they can't get around that. Heirship is ours. They try to hide it. It's like the number 13. They try to hide it. It's too late. We're here. Empress Ninti, when they did these things to her, she said they messed with the right one this time. Because look what I'm doing now. I'm freeing the people, free their minds. They have to know where to go in order to get what it is that they are looking for. And she put it right there. This instrument right here, it gave us rights. And if you look in the Constitution, it says in the preamble that we have inherent rights. They calling us Indians, and we all know how they did that. It's stating that we have so many immunities that we are free, freehold. We can do anything. Excuse me, I have someone at the door. I yield.
If I go and buy, what, a Rolls Royce or Phantom, depending on where you at, you're looking at anywhere from 275, 500,000. Right? I got the key for it. And, you know, anytime I go out there, I could drive it. But yet I don't get in it. But it looked good in the driveway, and people pass by and be like, damn, he got a Phantom. A couple years go by. I bought it with 6 miles on it. It's got 6.5 on it only because, you know, I drove it, back it out the garage, pull it back in, rack it out. The whole point of that is Empress did do the work. We do got those immunities. But if you don't know how to use them or switch on the key to that Phantom, that's all you got is a Phantom, right? And we just talking real because I'm seeing too many more getting their ass tore up, even the ones that's supposed to know, right? And I'm not saying we weak. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying maybe it's time to, as a people, challenge their jurisdiction once and for all, not move. I had got caught up in these word plays and looking for all this shit in blacks and Cornell and Wex, and man, I ain't got time for that no more. I got time for winning now. See, I done learned, I done studied, you know, and not saying I know everything, but I know a damn enough. I know Salagi dynasty. I say dynasty, Salagi government. I know laws of Ninti. I know that red passport I got and what it means, right? I also know that ID card that we got. I know what it means. But having all that, it is so it is, Ashe.
Ashe.
That was the easy, when it happened, again, now here it is, this is the second time for me with the Empress involved. I was with the Empress when she shut them down in their face in Charlotte, right? But when I got to the point where I said, man, I ain't did shit. I'm the noble. I'm the one with the Imperium powers. They got my shit. When I got to that point and said, man, I'm going to get my shit. Guess what? I got my shit. So, you know, I'm this week, new testimonies. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for new testimonies. Tomorrow, the Register of Deeds, been turning my paperwork down since I had it. She fixing to accept my shit tomorrow. If I gotta go in there 4 times tomorrow, right? She gonna call the sheriff or I'm gonna call the sheriff. Matter of fact, I'm gonna call the sheriff because I got them not even wanting to pick me up for a warrant. So I'm gonna file a report. It's
And that's Clarendon County.
Say again, Empress.
That's Clarendon County got a warrant on you?
Lexington County. The ones who
Okay.
got me up for them 12 days. But see, that
So we got a
warrant,
thing we did for Clarendon County because we didn't do Lexington. We thought you was in Clarendon. Oh, they moved you. That's what they
right.
was a trick.
That's where I brought the hailstorm. Remember when I was in the hailed and all that? That was Lexington County. You see what I'm saying? So, but you know, it's no biggie because my paperwork is what it is and it's filed, right? So I'm not worried. You can only win for so long, and then after a while, all this right here, all the sages, all the ancestors that I've read about that got locked up, thrown in the lion's den, thrown in the furnace, thrown in the dungeon, right? In the end, they all walked away and didn't get messed with no more, right? So if that's what it's gonna take to get to the end of this shit, okay, I know what to do now. Since 19, I've been studying. What is this? So 19, 20, 21. So 3 years I've been studying, right? But I've really been going in because I heard that it take 3 years for your mind to really just catch up with what you're doing. And that's happening right now. It's becoming easy. I can remember a little better. So that's confidence. 2 weeks ago, I woke up with the voice that said, you know enough. The hell you doing all this studying for? And then this weekend, it hit me. The hell I got almost $200 worth of ink because I'm printing in red. So when I run out of a red color cartridge, right, I got 3 cartridges of blue and 3 cartridges of yellow, right? So that means I got to buy a whole nother damn, some more color, all 3 of them. So at this point, I ain't doing that no more because that's a fool's way. Not whenever I got the battering ram in my damn pocket and to knock the door down. Yeah, y'all. I'm sorry for talking so much. I really am. But I just wanted to share with the tribe, what I've been going through. But I'm not going through how I'm overcoming. Let me put it like that. I yield. Ashe.
Ashe. It's no more. You don't have to be sorry ever.
Okay.
Appreciate that. So, tribe, when do we need to, in other words, put it like this? I'm one that study, and that ain't no brag. That's just I'm one that is serious enough for me to know how to protect me and mine. But now that protection has come to an end because I know enough. So now it's getting ready to be infection, right? So I'm finna infect some motherfuckers with what I got now because I've been the one who been taking it. Now I'm fixing to start infecting them with this truth, or as the Empress like to say, consuming their ass with love, right? But the type of love I'm finna show them what God loves. You understand? And that's a sovereign. You understand? They fishing to see what God loves, and that's a sovereign that know who the heaven he is. You know what I'm saying?
I say one.
But my question was gonna be, when do we get together? Let me put this on. When do we get together, put something together, and with one accord, stop this jurisdictional tennis match that they playing, right? I'm willing to sit down with anybody who want to build and who want to learn how to do this thing according to the laws of Ninti, pursuant to the laws of Ninti. I've been studying Constitution, UCC, all of that stuff, but I'm a Cherokee Moor of the Salagi government, which means that that government is going to have to be brought forward. The Empress has brought it forward. Now we got to stand on our square. But being able to get together and do what Brother Jareem was talking about. If they come against me, how do I, or what do we, have those conversations, and then we put the plan down. Once the plan is down, then it's just a matter of rehearsing, because it is what it is. But, this Sunday night, I know everybody busy, but you want to learn how to defend yourself. You need to talk with folks who know how to defend. So I just throw that out there. That's open. But I'm talking about, and as a tribe, as well, I guess everybody got it. I saw that one sister on What Happened. There was a sister on named was it Quincy? Did you see her on earlier, Matriarch? Wasn't it a sister on named Quincy?
That's Brother
Oh,
Pyramid Bay, isn't it?
Not Quentin. I said it was a sister on.
Yeah, but I didn't see that name.
Okay. Okay.
Brother Rainwater has been quiet.
Brother, that's brain water. He probably turning so much over in his head right now, he can't speak. That's a deep brother right there. That post he gave this week, that I thought that was a real good post. Just kind of letting you know where you were according to the stars. You know what I'm saying, and how things have been written.
Yeah.
For us to win. That's the other part that I haven't learned. I haven't learned that astrology part. I've been trying to learn how to keep these folks off me. And I think I know a little bit. I know enough. I can keep them off me. But the science of the stars, man, reading that the ancestors could predict the future by looking in the sky, and I'm talking about precisely predicting, that's worth learning. So once I get this jurisdictional thing down, that's my next mission, to be able to navigate with this cosmic body, this astral body. You go to sleep, the only thing sleep is your body, your mind traveling. Your body laying it down, but your mind, it clocks in at whatever time you go to sleep, your mind rolling.
son.
Islam.
Shade.
Rainwater L.
Peace and love.
Peace and love, Nova.
Yeah, I got that information from the Zokin.
Okay.
I don't know if anybody's familiar with that.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
that's the pretty much what the Mayan calendar is.
Okay. Yeah, that was good.
One of the things that it is, because it's many things, but that's one of them. It's a spiritual system where you can kind of pinpoint what's gonna happen in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Were you styling and profiling? I didn't know if you wanted to be on camera. I guess you do.
Yeah,
We on YouTube, right?
Oh no, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, the sign had came up. My noble rainwater, we miss you.
Peace and love.
Peace and love.
Yeah.
So, did you hear any of the lectures? You had a chance to go back and listen to them?
Mm-hmm.
The last one about King Tut.
Oh yeah.
Ain't that something?
Mm-hmm.
They've been praying to you, Noble.
Yeah.
That's crazy. We saw it when it came up in the geometry. This is some crazy times, boy.
In the gematria, it kept on showing Donald Trump name. It's crazy. Yeah, gematria, that's one tool that I think everybody should at least try and use. You can figure out a lot of stuff. Because numbers are pretty much everything.
Yeah, it's all energy. That's a good way of divination too. So speaking of that, it's almost amazing. It's astounding how fast things are going. I haven't had time or a chance to really take it all in and share it with y'all. But this time that we are in, it is an amazing time. Even though I'm going through a challenge right now, I thank God, thank the Most High Creators that I've always been easily adaptable and willing to adapt to any situation. So every day is coming in faster. It's speeding up the revelations. And the more I'm staying in my meditation and staying in the spirit realm and now communing and praying to the energies and the actual names of my ancestors, now that I know who they are, and the deities that I know these people are praying to, is shutting them down like this. So today, y'all saw the video. I had my son on the ziggity boom. It was coming and going. I want to thank all of the tribe that has pitched in to help deter these wicked spirits. The ancestors been showing me numbers. So I don't know, I don't know if that's clairvoyance or what, but I'll divinate and I'll find out how many it is. They've been telling me that's why it's hard to shut these attacks down quickly, because it be so many of them. So now they've been showing me how many of them. Today it was 3,000 of them. that tried to come. But that was after I found out who exactly. Y'all will never believe this. This is like one for her story book. It's crazy. And it is so, I mean, I almost don't believe it, but I have to believe it because I have to stay in the now. I have to, uh, take ownership of what's happening. I've
Yeah.
never been one to, deny what's right in front of my face, even though it's almost unbelievable. I'm not one of them. I'm never one to be in denial. I deal with it, whatever it is, showing me who it is and what it is in my face. I'm dealing with it right then and right there. But later on, I'm like, oh my God, this is absolutely crazy. If it wasn't happening to me, I probably wouldn't believe it. A lot of people, even my daughter, she don't really understand the magnitude of these attacks that have come against me and that are coming against her brother, because they haven't attacked her like that. It's a reason why they, attacked him. But anyway, thank y'all and thank the Most High creators that I got it under control. We had a breakthrough today. And you said the rag caught fire when I said that. One of the nobles on the call said the rag in front of him just caught fire. You got some powerful energy. That's a confirmation. Yeah, I put their ass in the fire.
I say, and right now I can't. It's not even letting me turn my video on to show you the rag. That's wild. So I'm gonna take a picture though and send it to the group chat, tribe chat. I say.
Were you doing anything for the rag to do that? Were you doing any prayers or anything?
I wasn't. I was watching the rag move in front of me. So I'm partaking in, the tribe session and the energy. So that's ritual, and I just broke fast with the evening prayer and then prayer, opening prayers. So like I said, looking at this rag as it was moving in front of me, you were saying what you were saying. The only explanation I can say is spirit. The energy is real. I think the rag moved across a heated frequency, a heated part of the. I'm not sure. That was wild, and it literally caught fire. So I say.
Yeah, I burned a lot of fires today. From the time I'm rejuvenated only because the Anunnaki paid me a visit right after I made this revelation. Y'all, this is so crazy. And I gotta say it and document it because I've been trying to keep a journal, but things happening so fast and I don't want to lose track of these events that's happening. Because the ancestors keep telling me I need to be making a journal of all of this. But it's just happening. I haven't been able to take my mind or my energy away from my son and everything that's going on. I have to pay attention at all times. And I was keeping him in the house today and the ancestors told me I got to learn how. So this has been a lesson, for me and for my son. Ancestors have been showing me how to wield my power, how to use my energy. Ask them to control him. Don't let him out the house while he's under attack. And I called upon a large number of them. So every time these spirits was trying to make Blake leave, he'd go to the door and he'd think of something else and turn back around and wouldn't leave out the door. But one time today, I walked away for a few minutes to come in the bathroom, get myself together, and I heard the door close. And I ran out and I said, Blake, come back here. And I had to start doing my prayers to break all spells for my son to walk out the house with no clothes on. He had on a towel. I had to snap him out of it. And I had to do my chants and I had to keep binding those spirits off of him and get him back in the house. And I have to do it with the spirit realm because I'm not strong enough physically to detain him. So that's what they're showing me. That's a lesson they're showing me, that the power is in the ancestors, the invocation to them. They're not more powerful than us. That's what they're reminding me of. And it's been a challenge. They have put me to the test. And I'm telling you, the noble came over yesterday and we did some prayers for Blake. But the only power that that they have is the numbers. And we are diminishing the numbers. But when I tell you, I was doing my prayers and I was doing the chants over and over again, and I'm thinking to myself,